Hi everyone, and welcome back. Good to see you. Take a second to support the channel. Hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss an update. And don't forget to share this with your friends. There's a quiet truth about progress that many people overlook. You don't always notice when things start getting better, because improvement doesn't always feel different right away. It feels normal, almost too normal to matter. Now, think about this. When you repeat a better action even once, you shift something. Not everything, but something. And that small shift begins to grow, step by step, day by day. Another important idea is this. You don't need to feel a big change to know you're moving forward. Sometimes progress is just not going backwards. Sometimes it's holding your position. Sometimes it's doing a little better than yesterday, and that still counts. Now, let's talk about something real. Comparing yourself to others can slow you down because you don't see their full path. You don't see their starting point. You don't see their struggles. You only see moments, and comparing your full journey to someone else's moments creates pressure. So bring your focus back to yourself, your path, your progress, your direction. Now, think about your effort. Not how big it is, but how consistent it is. Because small effort repeated builds more than big effort done once. That's how change becomes real. Another important idea is learning how to keep going when things feel repetitive. Because repetition can feel boring, but repetition is what builds strength. It turns effort into habit, and habits make progress easier over time. Now, remember this. You don't need constant excitement. You need consistency. Another important idea is how you respond to slow results. If you stop, nothing changes. If you continue, something builds, even if you can't see it yet. Now, let's talk about something simple: control. You don't control everything, but you can control your actions, your effort, your focus, and that's enough to move forward. Now, think about your future. If you keep showing up, even in small ways, your life will change. Not suddenly, but in a way that lasts. Now, remember this. You are not stuck. You are in progress. Even if it feels slow, even if it feels quiet, you are still moving. Now, let's bring it all together. Stay consistent, stay focused, keep your actions simple, and keep going. Because everything you are doing is adding up, even if you can't see it yet. So don't stop. Don't doubt. Just continue. If you repeat something long enough, it stops feeling like effort. It becomes automatic. You don't think about it. You just do it. And that's when progress becomes easier to maintain. Another important idea is learning how to stay steady without needing constant feedback. Because not every action gives you a visible result. Not every effort shows progress right away. But that doesn't mean it's not working. It means it's still building. Now, let's talk about something real. Doubt will always show up. It doesn't matter how far you go. It doesn't matter how consistent you are. There will always be moments where your mind questions everything. But doubt is not a command. It's just a thought, and you don't have to follow it. Now, remember this. Your actions matter more than your thoughts, because your actions create results. Another important idea is how small actions shape your identity. If you keep showing up, you become someone who shows up. If you keep improving, you become someone who improves. And that identity builds confidence without forcing it. Now, think about your routine again. It doesn't need to impress anyone. It needs to work for you. It needs to be something you can repeat even on days where your energy is low, because those days matter the most. Another important idea is learning how to stay consistent without pressure. You don't need to push yourself to the limit every day. You don't need extreme effort. You need steady effort, something you can maintain, because what you maintain is what builds results. Now, let's talk about time in a simple way. Time multiplies what you repeat. If you repeat useful actions, time builds progress. If you repeat distractions, time keeps you in the same place. So the focus becomes clear. Choose what you repeat carefully. Another important idea is staying focused on what matters. Not everything deserves your attention. Not everything deserves your energy. So be selective, because your focus becomes your direction. Now, think about your future again. If you keep showing up, even in small ways, your life will change. Not suddenly, but in a way that lasts, in a way that becomes part of who you are. And that kind of change is strong. Now, remember this. You are not waiting for results. You are building them day by day, step by step, action by action. Another important idea is learning how to stay calm during slow phases, because slow does not mean stuck. Slow still builds. Slow still moves. Slow still works. Now, think about your effort. Not how big it is, but how consistent it is, because consistency is what turns effort into progress. Now, let's bring everything together. You don't need to feel a big change. You don't need constant proof. You don't need everything to be clear. You just need to continue. Stay consistent, stay focused, keep your actions simple, and keep going. Because everything you are doing is adding up, even if it feels small, even if it feels quiet. It is building something real, something strong, something that will show over time.